Brought to you by Wikividi Documentaries. Giorgio Chiellini. Giorgio Chiellini is an Italian professional footballer who plays as a defender for Serie A club Juventus and formerly the Italian national team. A physically strong, aggressive, and versatile defender, although he is usually deployed as a centre-back. He is also capable of playing as a left-back, both in a 3 or 4-man defence. At club level, Chiellini began his career with Livorno in 2000, also later playing for Roma and Fiorentina, before moving to Juventus in 2005. With Juventus, he has won 6 consecutive Serie A titles from 2012 to 2017, as well as 3 consecutive Coppa Italia titles, and 3 Supercoppa Italiana titles. He made his international debut for Italy in 2004, and earned a total of 96 caps until his international retirement in 2017, making him currently Italy's 8th highest appearance holder. He was selected in the nation's squads for the 2004 Olympics, winning a bronze medal, as well as for 3 UEFA European Championships, 2 FIFA World Cups and 2 FIFA Confederations Cups, helping the Azzurri to reach the final of UEFA Euro 2012 and a 3rd-place finish at the 2013 FIFA Confederations Cup. Chiellini is considered to be one of the footballing world's top defenders. In 2012, The Guardian named him the 50th best player in the world, and in 2013 he was ranked as the 7th best footballer playing in Europe by Bloomberg. Livorno. Chiellini joined the youth teams at Livorno at age 6 and started out as a central midfielder. As he matured, he switched to playing as a winger, and finally he found his position as a left-back. He played in the club's youth academy between 1990 and 2000, before earning first-team call-ups for the 2001 Serie C1 season. In his first season with the first team, Chiellini made 3 appearances and followed that up with 5 more appearances the following season. In June 2002, he was signed by Roma in a co-ownership deal for €3.1 million. However, he was loaned back to Livorno for the 2002-03 Serie B season, after they had earned promotion. In his first Serie B season, Chiellini made 6 seasonal appearances, also making his Coppa Italia debut. In his second Serie B season, Chiellini broke into the starting lineup for the club, and would go on to make 42 official appearances, also scoring 4 goals from his left-back position. In June 2004, Livorno officially bought back Chiellini for €3 million. During his 4-season spell with the club's first team, Chiellini made a total of 57 appearances, scoring 4 goals, before his transfer to Juventus. Fiorentina. Chiellini was signed by Juventus in the summer 2004 for €6.5 million from Livorno, but was immediately sold in a co-ownership deal to Fiorentina for €3.5 million, and played on the Florentine team during the 2004-05 Serie A season. The complex deal actually meant Juventus bought Roma's half for €3 million and Fiorentina bought Livorno's half for €3.5 million. In his loan season with the club, Chiellini was a regular in the club's starting 11, making 42 official appearances, also scoring 3 goals. 2005-2011. After an excellent first season in Serie A, Chiellini was recalled for the 2005-06 season and Juventus paid €4.3 million for the rest of his contract. He became a regular under Fabio Capello and made 23 appearances in his first season with the club, also helping the Old Lady to their 29th Scudetto. While in the Serie B, he started playing at centre-back, partnering Nicola Legrottali, Jean-Alain Boumsong and Robert Kovac at various stages of the season. Juventus won the 2006-07 Serie B title, gaining Serie A promotion with the best goal difference, conceding only 30 goals and scoring over 80 in 42 matches. He scored a double in a 5-1 thrashing at Arezzo in May, a result that mathematically sealed promotion for Juventus. With Juventus back in Serie A for the 2007-08 season, Chiellini again was a starter for the club at left-back, but following injuries to Jorge Andrade and Domenico Criscito, he was shifted to centre-back again. Chiellini had a tremendous season and eventually made the position his own, alongside fellow centre-half Nicola Legrottali. The duo were instrumental as Juventus finished the season with the joint second-best defensive record. The surprising aspect of this is that neither were considered remotely close to pinning down a centre-back position in the summer before the season, with Domenico Criscito and Jorge Andrade preferred as the starting duo. He has been a regular fixture in the Juventus backline since their return to Serie A and was notably named man of the match in a game against Juventus rivals, Internazionale, when he won a physical and heated duel with former teammate Zlatan Ibrahimovic, keeping the Swedish striker at bay. Chiellini extended his original contract from until 2009 to 2011 on the 12th of October 2006. On the 27th of April 2008, Chiellini scored twice for Juventus in 5-2 win over Lazio that confirmed Juventus' place in the Serie A top four. On the 26th of June 2008, Chiellini extended his contract with Juventus until 2013. During the 2008-09 season, Chiellini remained as first choice in central defence alongside Nicola Legrottaglie. Chiellini scored his first goal in Europe on the 13th of August 2008 as Juve beat Artemisia Petrolkov 4-0 in the first leg of the UEFA Champions League third qualifying round tie. 4 days later, he injured his left knee again during the Trofeo Luigi Berlusconi against Milan and missed the start of the Serie A season, returning to duty in September, starting in each of Juve's first 3 Champions League group games. At the end of the year, he was named Serie A Defender of the Year for 2008 at the annual Oscar del Calcio Awards ceremony. On the 10th of March 2009, Chiellini was sent off for a second bookable offence during the Champions League first knockout round second leg tie at home in a tightly contested match against Chelsea, but Juventus were eliminated 3-2 on aggregate after holding the former English champions to a 2-2 draw. An injury sustained in the win over Fiorentina on the 6th of March 2010 sidelined him for several important games and, in his absence, Juventus embarked on a miserable run of form, conceding 9 goals in the 4 games he missed. He marked his return by scoring the opening goal away at Napoli, but was unable to prevent Juventus from succumbing to a 3-1 defeat. On the 23rd of November 2010, Chiellini extended his contract with Juventus again until the 30th of June 2015 and was deservedly given a pay raise. During the beginning of the 2010-11 season, Chiellini was mostly partnered with newly signed youngster Leonardo Bonucci. With the arrival of fellow Italy international Andrea Barzagli in the winter transfer window, Chiellini occasionally played at left-back to accommodate the Bonucci-Barzagli partnership and sometimes partnered Barzagli. 2011-present. Under manager Antonio Conte, Chiellini returned to his original position at left-back due to Barzagli and Bonucci's good run of form. After struggling to readapt back to his former position, he grew into his role and managed to keep Paolo Descalzi, the only other natural left-back in the squad, on the bench for much of the first half of the 2011-12 season. In the second half of the 2011-12 season, Conte switched to a 3-man defense, where Chiellini partnered Bonucci and Barzagli in a very successful defensive system for Juve, who ended the season as Serie A champions, with the best defensive record, as well as being unbeaten in the league. Due to their performances together, the 3-man defense earned the nickname BBC, a reference to the players' initials, and soon the trio established themselves as one of the best defenses in world football. During the following seasons, Juventus lost the 2012 Coppa Italia final against Napoli, but would later defeat them in the 2012 Supercoppa Italiana, although Chiellini would miss the match. Chiellini made his 250th appearance with Juventus on the 22nd of September 2012. On his first appearance of the 2012-13 season after coming back from injury, in a 2-0 home win over Chievo. On the 1st of March 2013, after coming back from another injury suffered in mid-December, he scored a header in a 1-1 draw over Napoli at the San Paolo Stadium, which allowed Juventus to keep their 6-point lead over Napoli, who were in second place. Juventus retained the Serie A title and the Supercoppa Italiana that season, once again finishing the year with the best defensive record in Italy. Chiellini was the only Italian player to be nominated for the 2013 UEFA Team of the Year. On the 6th of October 2013, Chiellini scored in Juventus' 3-2 win over Milan, scoring the match-winning goal. The next day he announced the renewal of his contract with Juventus, which would keep him at the club until 2017. He made his 300th appearance with Juventus in a 3-0 Serie A victory against Roma on 5 January 2014, as he went on to win his third consecutive league title with Juventus that season. In the 2014 Supercoppa Italiana on the 22nd of December 2014, Juventus were defeated by Napoli on penalties after a 2-2 draw following extra time. Chiellini missed one of Juventus' spot kicks in the resulting shootout. On the 20th of May, Chiellini captained Juventus in the club's 2-1 win over Lazio in the 2015 Coppa Italia final, also scoring Juventus' first goal of the night. On the 4th of June 2015, it was confirmed that Chiellini would not participate in the 2015 UEFA Champions League final against Barcelona as a scan on his left leg revealed he had a first-degree calf muscle tear. In the absence of Chiellini, Juventus were defeated 3-1 by Barcelona at Berlin's Olympiastadion. Chiellini was ruled out of the 2015 Supercoppa Italiana after sustaining an injury in a 2-1 away friendly victory over Lechia Gdansk on the 29th of July, which kept him sidelined for 3 weeks. On the 24th of November, Chiellini was nominated for the 2015 UEFA Team of the Year. On the 9th of February 2016, it was confirmed that Chiellini would miss the Serie A match on the 13th of February against Napoli, as well as the first round of 16 leg of the Champions League on the 23rd of February against Bayern Munich due to an injury. Chiellini returned to action on the 28th of February to take on rivals Internazionale, yet again sustaining an injury to his thigh which caused him to limp off the pitch, and substituted off in the 35th minute. After already having missed the first round of 16 leg against Bayern, there was further doubt as to if he would miss the second leg as well on the 16th of March. However, after medical testing it was estimated he would only be out for 10 days. Initially thought to only miss the second leg of the Coppa Italia semi-finals against Internazionale on the 2nd of March and a Serie A match against Atalanta on the 6th of March. He wouldn't be fit for the second round of 16 leg of the Champions League, and missed the match. He returned from injury on the 2nd of April, starting in a 1-0 home win over Empoli, but sustained yet another injury to his adductor longus muscle in his right thigh before being substituted off in the 54th minute of that match. Further tests in the following days revealed he would be out for 20 days. He returned to action once again in a 2-1 away defeat to Verona on the 8th of May. After constant injury spells throughout the season, Chiellini scored in the last match of the season on the 14th of May in the 77th minute of a 5-0 home win over Sampdoria, as Juventus celebrated winning the league title for a 5th consecutive time since the 2011-12 season. This was Chiellini's 400th appearance for Juventus. On the 21st of May, Chiellini captained Juventus in the 2016 Coppa Italia final in Rome. He played a key role in a 1-0 extra-time victory over Milan, helping his team to defend the title and keep a clean sheet. He later lifted the trophy as Juventus became the first Italian club ever to win consecutive domestic doubles. On the 26th of October 2016, Chiellini scored 2 goals in a 4-1 home win over Sampdoria after 3 weeks out due to injury. On the 23rd of December, Chiellini scored the opening goal in the Supercoppa Italiana against Milan, but it ended in defeat as Milan won 4-3 in penalty shootout following a 1-1 draw after extra time. On the 28th of April, he made his 300th appearance in Serie A with Juventus in a 2-2 away draw against Atalanta. On the 3rd of June, after Chiellini missed out on the 2015 Champions League final, he started in the 2017 final, Juventus' second final appearance in 3 years, but were defeated 4-1 by defending champions Real Madrid. On the 12th of September 2017, Chiellini missed the opening 2017-18 Champions League group stage match of the season against Barcelona, due to a calf injury. On the 11th of January 2018, Chiellini was named to the 2017 UEFA Team of the Year. Youth career, early senior career and Euro 2008. Chiellini made his debut for the Italian national team on the 17th of November 2004 against Finland under Marcello Lippi, at the age of 20. and has since become a regular squad member. He previously represented Italy at all youth levels, and he won the European Under-19 Championship with Italy in 2003, and was also a member of the Italy team that won the bronze medal at the football tournament of the 2004 Summer Olympics. He participated in the 2006 and 2007 U21 championships as Italy's captain, scoring 2 goals over both tournaments. Although Italy were eliminated in the group stage on both occasions, he was named in the UEFA team of the tournament of the 2007 U21 championships held in the Netherlands, where Italy also obtained qualification for the 2008 Summer Olympics. In total, he made 26 appearances for the under-21 side, scoring 6 goals. He scored his first goal for Italy on the 21st of November 2007, against the Faroe Islands, in Modena, in a UEFA Euro 2008 qualifying match. Chiellini was called up to Italy's squad for UEFA Euro 2008 under manager Roberto Donadoni, and injured captain Fabio Cannavaro in a collision during a training session. That resulted in Cannavaro missing out on the tournament. He was sidelined in the opening game against the Netherlands, which Italy went on to lose 3-0. He subsequently received the nod to partner Christian Banucci at centre-back from the second game onwards, cementing his place in the Azzurri defence. In the second group match of the tournament, he assisted Panucci's equaliser in a 1-1 draw against Romania, while he also featured in the final group game, keeping a clean sheet in a 2-0 win against France. His most impressive display was arguably against Spain in the quarter-finals, where he famously neutralized the threat of the Spanish attacking duo of David Villa and Fernando Torres. The game ended 0-0, with Italy eventually losing 4-2 on penalties. 2008-2014 European Championship runners-up. During 2010 World Cup qualifying, Chiellini cemented his place as an undisputed first choice in Marcello Lippi's squad. He played the full 90 minutes in all 3 group matches at the 2009 FIFA Confederations Cup, but Italy were eliminated at the group stages on goal difference. He was also the starting Italy centre-back, along with Cannavaro, in the 2010 World Cup, although Italy disappointed and exited in the first round, finishing in last place in their group with 2 points, and failing to win a match or keep a clean sheet. Under Cesare Prandelli, Chiellini was once again the starting centre-back during Italy's UEFA Euro 2012 qualifying campaign, along with Juventus teammates Andrea Barzagli and Leonardo Bonucci, and also Daniele De Rossi. He started in defence for Italy in the UEFA Euro 2012 tournament, after recovering from an injury he had encountered during the final Serie A game of the season. He suffered another injury in Italy's final group match against Ireland, which ended in a 2-0 win, ruling him out of the quarter-final fixture against England. He returned to the starting lineup for Italy's 2-1 semi-final victory over Germany. Italy reached the final, but were defeated once again by Spain, suffering a 4-0 loss. Despite suffering a minor injury in the semi-final, Chiellini started as left-back in the final, but was substituted after sustaining yet another injury. Spain's first goal of the match arose from his mistake, due to his precarious physical condition. On the 14th of November 2012, in a 2-1 friendly defeat to France, Chiellini wore the captain's armband with Italy for the first time in his career. On the 22nd of June 2013, Chiellini scored his third goal for Italy against Brazil in the 2013 Confederations Cup in a 2-4 defeat, a low shot to the net after the referee Ravsan Ermatov had initially signaled for a penalty kick to Italy. Italy managed to finish the tournament in third place, following a 3-2 penalty shootout win over Uruguay in the bronze medal match in the 2014 FIFA World Cup qualifying fixture against the Czech Republic, at the Juventus Stadium in Turin. On the 10th of September 2013, Chiellini scored Italy's first goal in a 2-1 home win, which allowed the nation to clinch the top spot in their group and qualify for the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil with 2 games at hand. This was the first time that the Italian squad had done so. During the 2014 World Cup, in Italy's final group stage game against Uruguay, replays appeared to show Luis Suarez biting Chiellini on the shoulder before Suarez fell and clutched his face, in Suarez's third career-biting incident, as the Italian players protested to the Mexican referee Marco Antonio Rodriguez for not penalizing Suarez. Uruguay won a corner and scored, winning 1-0 to qualify for the last 16 and eliminating Italy. As a result, the FIFA Disciplinary Committee launched an investigation into the incident. On the 26th of June, the FIFA Disciplinary Committee announced that Suarez would be suspended for 9 matches and banned from any football activity for 4 months. Suarez was also fined 100,000 Swiss francs. Even so, Chiellini expressed his view that the 4-month ban for Suarez was excessive. 2014-2016 Euro 2016 campaign. On the 10th of October 2014 in a UEFA Euro 2016 qualifying match against Azerbaijan in Palermo, Chiellini put Italy ahead with a first-half header. He then scored a late own goal, but headed a winner 3 minutes from time to give Italy a 2-1 victory. Italy qualified for Euro 2016 on the 10th of October of the following year after a 3-1 win over Azerbaijan. On the 17th of November 2015, Chiellini made his 82nd appearance for Italy in a 2-2 friendly home draw against Romania, overtaking Franco Baresi, Giuseppe Bergomi, and Marco Tardelli as Italy's 10th most capped player of all time. On the 31st of May 2016, Chiellini was named to CONT 23-man Italy squad for Euro 2016. Playing alongside Bonucci and Barzagli, Chiellini drew praise for his defensive performances, as he helped Italy keep clean sheets in both of their opening 2 victories over Belgium and Sweden, which enabled the nation to top their group and advance to the second round. Having been booked for a tactical foul in Italy's opening match on the 13th of June, Chiellini was rested for Italy's final group match against Ireland on the 22nd of June, which ended in a 1-0 defeat. In the round of 16 at Stade de France in Paris on the 27th of June, he scored the opening goal in a 2-0 win over reigning European champion Spain and helped Italy record their 3rd clean sheet of the tournament. Italy were eliminated from the competition in a 6-5 penalty shootout defeat to reigning World Cup champions Germany in the quarter-finals, on the 2nd of July. Brought to you by Wikividi Documentaries. Would you like